Many a times when our political leaders campaign, they sometimes come to our houses in what they call door-to-door campaigns. They will use the Nyumba Kumi chairpersons, leading them from one region to the other, one house to the other. And when they come to us, they are always very humble, promising servanthood kind of leadership. They even give out some mobile phone numbers that they want you to use, and they promise you, if you have any problem, just call this number. During the campaign period, they will always receive your calls. They dish out money. They are there for you whenever there is a funeral. They will always be there. And you even think when they campaign that you've gotten the best leadership. But once they ascend to power, once you vote for them and they are sworn in, whether at the National Assembly, the County Assembly, or our governors, all the way to the presidency, the numbers that they were using are no longer in service. They acquire a new number. They acquire security. Even reaching them is a problem. In fact, sometimes when you even try to criticize them, goons will be unleashed upon you. That is the fate of many bloggers who have met their death. And many people are now crying for. Just take most of the people who introduced those leaders to you. They are no longer working together. They have been disappointed because they were promised quite a lot. In one of the videos that to me is the video of the year, I saw residents deciding in one accord that they want to deal with inept leaders who only campaigned, and once they got into those offices, they forgot the regions that elected them. Before I give you this video, most of you watched it and maybe some did not. I want to start by asking you, what is your favorite political video of the year? Because if you ask me, I've got maybe two or three. One is a video where for the first time I saw President William Samoei Ruto telling Kenyans, abandoning arrogance and telling Kenyans that I have succumbed and I'm not going to sign the Finance Bill 2024. After chest thumping, after defending the finance bill that contained many taxes, he was forced to lie low. He swallowed humble pie. He even dissolved his cabinet, listening to the Gen Zs. To me, that was one of the best videos. And then the video where Gen Zs confronted, very friendly though, the security apparatus, the military that were unleashed on them, if you ask me. When someone thought that the military would pounce on them with bullets. And when they saw the military, they felt they were in a friendly territory. I thought that was also one of my best videos. But today, residents of Mlolongo decided enough is enough. Punda amechoka. The donkey is not just tired but too much exhausted that they were no longer going to massage anyone. After living in very deplorable state, they decided to go and confront their MCA who had campaigned, telling them that once he gets power, he will ensure that maybe he recapitulates the dilapidated roads. He will ensure that he does something about the deplorable state of affairs in the world. 2.5 years down the line, they realized that the states of the roads were even worsening compared to how they were when their member of parliament was campaigning, when their member of the county assembly was campaigning. Now, this member of the county assembly is called Daniel Mutinda. He is the MCA from Lolongo Ward. So residents decided to go and pick him up to have a taste of the very roads that they have been using, full of potholes, bigger potholes that at some point was full of some dirty and filthy water. And they told the MCA, come and have a taste of what we feel. And they were taking pictures, telling him, we are not going to harm you. We just want you to feel the bitter taste of your leadership. Kindly take a look at this and you'll realize that sometimes Kenyans decide that they are tired.
Tutembee. Hakuna mwenye anampiga, tutembee tu. Tunataka kutembea. Tutembee tu. Barabara yetu ni nzuri. Barabara yetu ni nzuri. Barabara ukitengeneza utaangalia kama MCA. Tutembee. Tutembee. Atembee. Una amechoka.
What do you make of the video there? Residents telling the MCA, we are not going to harm you. Keep on walking. And the MCA, being a politician, read the mood. Psychologically, he realized that he was in a very wrong territory. That very environment was very friendly, but by just a mistake, a misstep, the people could have turned very hostile. So he decided to play along. He knows the rules of the games. But ladies and gentlemen, it is a funny video, but it speaks volumes to us. If you are given a chance today to re-elect your leaders from the MCA, woman rep, member of parliament, senator, governor, would you cast your vote for them? Would you wake up very early in the morning and vote them? And I was trying to reflect on that video and try to compare it to the leadership at the national level. I have seen Mama Mbogas. I have seen watu wa boda bodas. I have seen youth, the hustlers, who are singing Siu Chawi ni Maombi, today rebelling against William Samoei Ruto. I have seen people who regret why they woke up to vote in their leaders. Many a times when I try and ask my friends who voted for William Ruto, some of them tell me, I never voted for him. Some of them tell me, mimi kura yangu haiko Nairobi. I was just talking. Why? They are ashamed to be associated with the very person they thought was God sent. I have seen the church that declared Ruto their candidate, regretting, and they keep on warning. The other day they were telling William Ruto, we are tired of promises tumetenga tutafanya. Would you vote for the same leaders that you voted in? Many a times we have given our leaders an opportunity to hoodwink us. and they know that we are gullible. They know we are tribal. They know we are cheap. They will spend a whole 5 years stealing from the public coffers, stealing your money as a taxpayer, hard-earned tax. Uwe unaenda kwa mjengo, any little job that you do, it is your tax that keep and maintain our leaders, their security, their secretariat, their offices, and they are supposed to be representing you and I. But we allow them to steal for a whole 5-year term. Then they come back with that very money and they bribe us. I saw what happened in Limuru, where youths, I believe, were given some token to go and disrupt a funeral because of politicians, because of competing interests, without thinking that there are people who are mourning the death of their loved one. And they have been given money. And this money, if at all, because I know goons cannot just be hired without something, without anything, they were given something. And when you scrutinize very carefully, you realize that the money that they are pocketing to go and cause mayhem is their money. If it is a member of parliament, that is just CDF. And then we allow ourselves very cheaply to be used. So the residents of Mlolongo, really, this video caught my attention because these people decided that we are not going to be intimidated anymore. We are not going to wait, because 2.5 years down the line, we should see some signs that at least you are doing something, because residents and electorates who elect you into power will always know if you are trying. It is not about insisting. It is just showcasing what you are doing. Look, for example, William Ruto tells us that the Adani deal is good. He defends it. Anyone who opposes it is told that is anti-development. Anyone who goes to court is told that I have a sword and I was not given this sword to play around with. Then he realizes that no one has got the monopoly of knowledge. Adani has been indicted in New York for corrupt cases, for corruption. And then he says, now I cancel this deal. Of course, people are still telling him, can you show anything that corroborates your words? Yet when people are telling him this thing is bad, it is being done in secrecy, were it not for Nelson Ameni, we would have not known what is happening. He kept on insisting. Leaders who work with, you don't, they say, chema chajiuza kibaya chajitembeza. I think I got that Kiswahili right, I don't know. When you're doing a good thing, it will always be seen. You don't have to shout about it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when people realize that they are tired, they will take action. The fear is gone. They no longer allow the politicians to hoodwink them. They don't give the politicians a chance to hoodwink them. That is exactly what the Mlolongo people have done. And it is what is happening even to William Samoei Ruto. William Ruto currently is clinging in Raila's court. Raila has the numbers in parliament if he wants to impeach someone. Raila has got a big following. When people go to the streets, Raila will tell his people, please retreat. He even depends on Raila to sanitize dirty deals. But that is not enough. Kenyans, including wale wafuasi wa Raila, wamechoka. Punda amechoka. And this is exactly what is happening. And this is a pointer to 2027. Kenyans are tired of their leaders. The only thing that has not happened, hatujakasirika vizuri. Kenyans have not yet gotten vexed to a level where they cannot tolerate it anymore. They can still tolerate the very funny new university funding model. They can still tolerate the reintroduction of the Finance Bill 2024 by John Mbadi. They can still accommodate some revelation from the Auditor General and the Controller of Budget that there's a lot of corruption and wastage it in the national government. They can still feel their county government taking a lot of money in corrupt deals. The day Kenyans will be tired, like the residents of Mlolongo, the day Kenyans will be tired, like the Gen Zs before some people infiltrated the protests with goons burning and torching houses, you will see what will happen. And this is a message, a very direct message, even to the other leaders. You've seen what happened in Nandi when residents decided that they visit the residence of their governors and they demand accountability. It is boiling and it will explode from the county, the ward level, all the way to the national level. One day, even the security apparatus will not obey orders. They will say no because they're in the same boat. This was my best video. A whole MCA being frog marched in those filthy waters, because those are the roads that the residents use every day. And I believe once you've elected your MCA, they acquire some mansionette somewhere. They no longer live with you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let us learn from the residents of Mlolongo. I think this began by the Gen Zs and it has spread. Sooner than soonest, they won't believe it.